In this video, I'm gonna share with you 5 things that I would never do with a woman, and you shouldn't either. Pay very close attention to what I'm about to talk about, because these things are gonna make a significant impact in your relationships with women. And if you decide to let this video go in one ear and out the other, you have nobody to blame for your future problems with women other than yourself. Number 1, never placing her on a pedestal. Fellas, this is the worst thing that you can do. At no point in the relationship should your woman ever feel like you're worshiping her or you're doing things to make her feel like she belongs. This does not mean you be mean to your woman. This does not mean you treat her badly. That's not what I'm saying. But pedestalization is totally different than appreciation. You guys confuse pedestalization for appreciation. You can appreciate your girl. You can show her love. You can take her nice places. You can do nice things for her, but you never, ever, ever pedestalize her. She's your woman. She wants somebody to be her partner. She wants a leader to follow. She wants to be looking up to you. You're advancing and improving your life, and she's adding to your life. Not a guy that's yes, yes, yes. They claim they want that, but they are disgusted by it. Women will say, I want a man that does this and this. That's her ego talking. That's not her real self. Whenever you hear women make videos on the internet saying what they want from a man, that's usually their ego. That's not actually who they really are. That's not their biology. You know what I'm saying? We're men. We have ego too. I want a girl to, lay out rose petals and suck my dick every second of the day. Right? But I also want her to have some self-respect. I want her to be about her shit, because that's going to make me love her. I don't want a girl to be a sheep. I want a girl to have a mind of her own. Not a mind that is challenging me or disrespecting me, but you want your partner to have some love and self-respect for themselves. And when you put her on a pedestal, that's what she starts thinking. You're losing your self-respect. You're losing yourself. And if she feels like you're losing yourself, she can no longer feel safe with you. She can no longer feel like you're the leader. She no longer feels safe following your lead. So if you pedestalize your girl, what you're essentially telling her is, you shouldn't follow my lead anymore. You're the lead in this relationship. You're the man in this relationship. You're the decision maker in this relationship. And that's not what she wants. If she stops feeling like you're the leader, she's gonna stop loving you. It's that simple. Number 2 is to never stay silent about boundaries. Listen to me here, guys. You have to establish boundaries in your relationship. When you're dealing with women, there has to be a list of things that you are not going to tolerate. You want to make it very, very clear to women that you're a man of principle. A lot of women, unfortunately, don't know any better. They're used to dealing with weak men their whole lives. Men who are willing to let them do whatever they want to do. Then she gonna meet you. The guy who has his mind right. The guy who's been working on himself. The guy who's focused. And you're going to have to tell her, hey, things are done differently around here. She's going to try you for sure. Yeah, she's going to test those. She's going to test them. Please believe that. Please, 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 please. Never think that you having boundaries don't mean that she isn't going to try to push a boundary. She going to try, but you got to put her back in her place. You got to let her know, no. I'm not the one. I don't tolerate that kind of disrespect. You have to have boundaries that make the relationship safe. You putting boundaries make the relationship safe. Your woman shouldn't be following random men on the internet. She shouldn't be chit-chatting with other guys on the internet. She shouldn't be texting other guys. Other men shouldn't exist to her. She should not be doing anything to jeopardize the relationship if you're the provider and the leader, if you're going to take care of her. If you're not going to take care of her, then you can't expect the girl not to be entertained out of dude. That's just my mentality. Like, I'm going to expect her to follow my lead, but I'm going to also be a man. There needs to be polarity in a relationship. I'm going to be a man. I'm going to be the provider. I'm going to take care of the resources, and she follows my lead. If you expect the woman to follow your lead and you're a broke boy and you want her to pay bills with you, that shit ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. So when you've established yourself as a leader and you are the provider, the clear provider, what happens is you can say, hey, I don't tolerate this stuff in the relationships. I want my woman to behave like this because you are a representation of me. If you don't want to be a representation of me, no problem. Go be single. You always want to give women the option to be alone. You're not forced to be here with me. You're not. You're not forced to be here with me. You're not forced to stay with me. You don't have to do any of this stuff. You don't have to be a representation of me. You don't have to follow my lead. But if you want me to provide for you, my resources, my provision, my leadership, my time, my energy needs to be met with your cooperativeness, your submissiveness, your appreciation of me. If I ever feel like I'm not being appreciated, if I ever feel like you don't appreciate what I bring, why do I have to give it? I'm not gonna give you resources to be treated like a normal person. No. If that's the case, I could do fine on my own. I could do bad all alone. You know what I'm saying? I could do bad all alone. I could take care of myself and be good. I ain't gonna be taking care of a woman and also be getting treated like shit. No way. Number 3, never let your lust control you. This is probably our biggest weakness as men. We let our own lust control us. We let our desires that are weird control us. You know what I'm saying? We have extreme amounts of testosterone as men, especially us healthy men, like, you know, guys who watch FedEx Fearless videos. I'm sure you're on the right path. All right. Some of y'all maybe not, but most of y'all would say for sure, you're going to the gym, you're healthy, your test is gonna be high. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be horny. You're gonna wanna, but you gotta control that. Women don't like weak men. I'm a man. I see beautiful girls, right? I have thoughts that go in my head, but I always remind myself, that's not how you get her. Yeah, when that weak brain, when that side of my brain that gives in to instant gratification wants to talk, I say, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. That's not how you get that girl. You don't get that girl by lusting over her. You don't get that girl by staring at her ass. You don't get that girl by being a creep. You get her by being a fucking man. That's how you get the damn girl. And that has been proven time and time again. So you want to have a lot of control over your lust. One of the fastest ways to do this is to stop watching pornography. Stop consuming demonic shit. Porn is killing you. You're watching porn and you're literally destroying brain matter. The part of your brain that controls instant gratification, the part of your brain that has willpower, gets destroyed by overconsumption of pornography. This shit kills you. The more you watch porn, the less control you have over your own lust. When I used to watch porn, man, I'd be thinking about the craziest shit. Weird, fucking nasty shit. I think porn makes you a shell of yourself. Porn makes you okay with things that you otherwise would not be okay with. The shit I be seeing guys do, the things that women have told me, men do oh my Lord. I've had women tell me that their guy that watches my videos wants her to, you know what, to him. You know what I'm talking about. Dude, shit is insane. He wants to try things in the bedroom. He wants toys to be used on him, if you know what I mean. Shit is nasty. Shit is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? You don't get those kind of ideas as a man unless you watch porn a lot. Remember I had a girl that told me her boyfriend would sit up there and watch you know what kind of porn. Right? Watch porn while she was in the bed. So controlled over his own lust that he couldn't even stop beating the chicken when his woman was he will wait till she went to sleep and beat his dick to porn. If you tell me that's not a sickness, I don't know what is. That shit is ruining men's lives. Run away from pornography. It's been over 3 years now for me. I'm never going back. This shit I'm hearing about guys doing this is unbelievable. If you're a guy, man, that wants to know the shit that I would never do, that's the, X-rated version of there's some shit that guys are doing that I can't even believe is real. I've laid out a guideline on things that you should not be doing with women, X-rated version, that we can't talk about here on YouTube, but I do talk about on my exclusive site, FitX Talks. FitX Talks, guys, is where I share things like penis enlargement, helping guys with their sexual health, helping guys be more confident in the bedroom, giving you the tools to become a more confident man sexually. And I also talk about things to not do so you don't create a stigma about yourself or be controlled by your lust. The X-rated version of this video is on FitX Talks. I don't want you to be the guy that's doing this kind of weird shit. So if you want to know what those things are, look at the link in the chat description, join FitX Talks so you can know what to avoid and stop letting your lust control you. Number 4, never stop pursuing your goals. Guys, women are going to forever try to pull you away from your goals. It's in their nature to get more of your time and attention, but you can't never give her more of it. Till the day you die, buddy. You got to be striving for more. Not saying you can't spend time with her, not saying you can't do stuff with her, But your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, all these things must be first. That's what made her attracted to you. And that's what keeps making her attracted to you. The fact that you're hungry will never be unattractive to women. The only women that don't like ambitious men are women who are trying to use men. The only women that don't like men who are hungry for their goals are women that like to control men. Feminine women love masculine men. Feminine women love men who are about their dreams and goals, because it makes you, it's so attractive, a man that is aspiring for more. That's why women hate bums so much. They can't respect the bum. They might tolerate the bum because that's the best she could do, but she don't respect them. You know what she respect? Resources. Yeah, daddy pay the bills. I call the shots around here, and I look good. She respect that shit. So you never want to let go of that. You never want to get complacent with women. You never want to get complacent with women. Never, never, never. You got to be hungry. Always striving for more. That's what's going to keep her attracted to you. She wants to know that her man is conquering the world. He's a king put on this planet to be exceptional. That's what she wants. And number 5, never be a jealous man. I've learned this the hard way. I'm naturally not a jealous guy. So this has been a very big plus for me. I'm never the type of guy that wants to go through a girl's phone. None of this bullshit. Asking her where she is and what she does. Part of my personality traits have been a very huge advantage for me in dating. Right? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. Right? I'm gonna be honest. Like some people have some advantages in life, and I would say my personality traits have given me a tremendous advantage in dating. I'm somebody that likes to be alone. Right? I like being by myself. I grew up as an only child. Relationships to me are not a need. Like I grew up as an only child. Like I'm used to being by myself. I don't need relationships. I don't need a girlfriend. I don't need none of that shit. Like I'm good. Yes, I like female companionship, but I'm good, bro. I'm chilling. I don't need friendships. I don't need none of that shit. The friendship that I do have, that I value, I wanna nurture and keep them. I ain't a fucking introvert, but I like being by myself, guys. I'm good. Okay, I don't need relationships. I don't need to have relationships that don't serve me. So that has played a very big advantage for me in dating, because like I'm always willing to walk away. No matter how long I've been with a girl, no matter how long I've known her, like I don't need her in my life. I would like her to be in my life. I might value her being in my life, but I don't need her in my life. So I'm not a jealous guy, right? You need to work on your confidence as a man. You need to work on becoming something, being focused on your goals. And as long as you establish boundaries on what you're not going to tolerate, if she crosses the boundaries, you leave her. Don't be stressing yourself out about what she's doing, where she's going, who she's texting, all this bullshit. I would not be worrying about that. Simply because it sucks your energy. It's a very draining thing. Right? Being a jealous man is draining, and it looks very insecure. I dare you to cheat on me. I dare you to entertain other dudes. I will show you better than I could tell you that I will leave your ass. Like that has always been my ace in the hole in my relationships in life. I will show you better than I could tell you. She doesn't have to worry about me checking her phone or arguing and screaming with her. I'm gonna just leave and never talk to you again. See what I'm saying? Like, how could you argue with somebody like me? I'm just gonna leave. How could you be problematic with somebody like me? I'm gonna leave. So I recommend you guys, you don't become a jealous guy. You don't no, this does not mean you tolerate disrespect. Your chick can't be fucking flirting with dudes in the restaurant. That's not what I mean. She can't be having googly eyes for other men. That's not what I mean. That is not what I mean whatsoever. You need to establish boundaries that you would not be disrespected whatsoever. However, I'm not gonna be sitting up here trying to find her location and see what she's doing every second of the day, because that's a draining thing. I'm worried about getting money. My solution to possible cheating in a relationship, who knows? I might be getting cheated on. Who knows? Like I'm worried about maximizing myself. If I find out, I'm gonna leave. I didn't waste any energy worrying about it. I stayed improving myself, and now I'm an even better catch for my next partner. Win-win for me. The girl loses out on me, and I didn't waste any energy. What did I lose? I'm a better version of myself. That's just my solution. Focus on bettering yourself. Focus on daring her to cheat on you. I dare you to fucking cheat on me. Let me show you how fast another big booty girl wants a young, successful, ripped, intelligent man. Let me ask you a question, guys. Are there more big booty chicks or more extremely successful, young and handsome men? How many, which one is in more of abundance? Big booty girls or young, handsome, successful men? Since the beginning of time, young, handsome, successful men that got their shit together have always been more scarce. So with that understanding, I'm sure I can find another girl with an ass, or another girl with a pretty face, or another girl with a big chest. I'm a dime a dozen. I'm not gonna be losing no sleep over it. So you don't become a jealous man. You focus on becoming a better version of yourself. You do these things, guys, and I guarantee your relationships with women will be better. All right. Don't forget, guys, I want you to go in the link in the description or the pinned comments to go see my full X-rated things I would never do with a girl, things that I can't talk about on YouTube that you should also know, because these are the PG versions things. You gotta know the X-rated shit too, so you ain't out here looking stupid, because those things can make you look bad too. All right, link in the description, pinned comments, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'll get back with you guys next time.